Why does transplanted hair keep its traits after FUE? Imagine moving a piece of your own garden from one spot to another. The new plant keeps its original shape, color, and growth habits because it's still the same plant at its core. That's exactly what happens in a hair transplant using the follicular unit extraction method. When hair follicles are taken from the back or sides of your scalp and moved to areas where hair is thinning or balding, they retain their original traits. These traits include texture, color, growth rate, and how resistant they are to hormones like dihydrotestosterone, which causes male pattern baldness. This is because these characteristics are encoded in the follicle's DNA, which remains unchanged during the transplant process. In FUE, each follicular unit is carefully extracted one by one, usually with a tiny punch tool that's less than a millimeter wide. Because the follicles are taken from your own scalp, your immune system recognizes them as part of your body. This self-recognition prevents rejection, which is a common issue in transplants from other people. The follicles continue to grow normally because they are biologically compatible with your body. This autologous transfer means the transplanted hair will behave just like it did in its original location, maintaining its natural characteristics over time. One of the main reasons transplanted hair keeps its traits is because the follicles come from areas resistant to hormones that cause hair loss. For example, the hair at the back of the scalp is often less affected by dihydrotestosterone. When these follicles are transplanted to balding areas, they keep their resistance, so they continue to grow hair even if the surrounding hair is thinning. This is why transplanted hair often looks natural and long-lasting. The FUE technique also helps preserve the health and integrity of each follicle. Because the extraction process involves minimal trauma, the follicles remain viable and healthy. This means they are more likely to continue growing hair with the same qualities they had before the transplant. The precision of FUE allows for a natural hairline and a good density, which makes the results look very natural. It's important to understand that, if you were to transplant hair from someone else, the body would see those follicles as foreign tissue. The immune system would then attack and reject them unless you took immunosuppressive drugs, which can have serious side effects. That's why using your own hair follicles in FUE is so effective and reliable for maintaining the original traits of your hair. From a plastic surgery perspective, knowing how and why your own follicles keep their traits helps in planning effective hair restoration treatments. It ensures patients understand that the results will be natural and long-lasting because the transplanted follicles retain their genetic identity. This knowledge also emphasizes the importance of choosing experienced surgeons who can carefully harvest and implant follicles to maximize the chances of a successful, natural-looking outcome. Always remember, for personalized advice and the best results, consulting a qualified hair restoration specialist is essential.